once you're in position, you can throw those shots that you need to throw, whether it's to the right, to the left. But position is very important, especially for the hook. And most punches, you got to have a position to throw it. But definitely the hook to get leverage. You go to your left, not your right, to throw the left hook. Throwing the right hook, you go to your right to throw the right hook because that's where the leverage and the balance is at. Everything is about leverage and balance. The wrong way to throw the hook, now you count it and leave it there. Stage 4 of the hook. This is shovel hook. You shovel it, it's coming. When you shovel like this. Hand is down for a reason. See, if you try to do the shovel hook up here, you gotta do this. You'd be a fool. But if you wanna do it, you gotta have your hands down. It's out of his radar. Boom, it's coming from here. That's the shovel hook. Start other punches or other positions to get a guy to pop his head up. The uppercut pops the guy's head up, and then you be able to go ahead and execute from there. So that's the importance of an uppercut, is to get a guy's head out of his defense, and then you can go to work from there. The wrong way to throw the uppercut.
Let's talk stage 2.
The wrong way to throw the uppercut is like Buster Douglas and Evander Holyfield. You throw it out too far, and you get counted. So I'm gonna show you the wrong way to throw uppercut from a distance from your opponent. Is dangerous.
And how do fighters make that mistake? Where's the mistake come in?
One is they just, I guess, see something that wasn't there, or they was sort of forced to throw the uppercut, thinking that whatever their opponent gave them a look, showed them in the body language or where their position was at, that maybe it was there, but then it wasn't. But it's a really, really dangerous punch to throw from outside. Be able to catch and then fire your stiff jab in there. It's a shove it in there. I like to call it more of a shovel counter jab, because you're going to shovel your jab in, like, you know, real hard, like a stiff jab, shotgun jab in the city. You know, we used to call it a nickname. You catching a guy's jab, smothering his jab, and you countering your jab back, and the momentum of his jab, and you boom, locking it. And then you come down on his.
And explain the block and counter hook. What's the importance of that?
Timing a guy's jab to be able to go over his jab with the hook at the same motion that he throws his punch. So when a guy throws his jab and you comes over the jab, because he's probably looking for you to counter or out jab him or jab with him, which most people would do, it works. But to be creative and to get there with a punch that he ain't expecting is to let him jab and then go over his jab after you take his jab away with the counter to catch him that he won't see, a punch that he will not see because he's not expecting that hook to come. You can block that and counter it. So we're going to show you now, stage 3, block and counter, whether it's body or head, the options is there, or both. So let me show it to you. Is the counter? Yeah. It's very important to block because you're setting up yourself to throw your punches and take away what he's trying to do. So you're blocking his punches. The same way the Romans had the shields and then they had the swords. If you look at the Romans, they had the sword. The gladiators like Hercules and all them guys, they had the little thing up here and they had a knife here. And they block, right? Yeah. So when you hear, you know what I mean? When you like, say, you know, Bernard or Floyd or anybody else, when you hear and you block, and it's a shield. And then you can punch off it every now and then. Now, that's the counter. Now I'm gonna make you pay. I took that out of the way, buddy. And then a shift, a body. It's your hips, look. You shift it. Stand, now like that.
Gladiators.
Gladiators, they come out, they got their shield, boop, 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 boop.
Which I think people underestimate.
Yeah. The footwork is the foundation of setting up other things that come after that. Other moves, other punches, other positions. Take away his position, his stance.
What are you?
It's an instinct of knowing the position to put your body in to avoid punches, to smother punches, and to also react to punches. Your heels. You ever hear heels? reason backing up is I'm trying to get in position because I see openings if I take a step back and back up and set him up coming in and catch him coming
You're
in.
trying to lure him.
Lure him in and set traps for him by backing up and getting him to extend himself, trying to connect with his punches. So yeah, I'm opening up opportunities for me to either counter, to set traps, but mainly. You ever see Mayweather? When he do the fakes, it's hands down. His hands down. It's like this. And it's like this. You're taking this hand and doing this, and the guy normally reacts to it, and he'll react to it, and then you touch him again, you touch him.
So it's almost like you're fake stepping. You're trying to get the guy to commit.
Well, the measurement, the jab is not actually the jab in your hand. He made the jab at feet. It's getting in position. This is only to keep you uncomfortable and get in position. But if you see how this is called the grasshopper, because you look at a grasshopper's leg is bent, right? So you got this bent, and you got this here, and this is basically distracting me. But I'm really getting in position with this. I'm creeping. But this here got you blinded. You don't see the feet or the feet moving towards you. So this is, and then if you react somehow and you charge me, this comes up and I block here. This is the fake. The fake moves you from here. Everybody knows because you got the left hand down and you got here. Nobody facing do this. On the street, we used to do this. Yeah, come on, come on. But in boxing, if we're going to like try to fake you out, we do this. You know what I mean? We do this. You know what I mean? If anything, we might do this like that, but that's only to show off most of the time. But many times we do this. We get up in your face and we do this. And we do this. A lot of different moves and giving fakes. I make different moves. Guys like Floyd, guys like Roy, when he was in his prime, like we knew how to do other things and just do this. Like the average giving you those fakes is this. You know what I mean? But you don't do these things just to do them. What's the purpose of doing them? A guy just looking at you, he ain't reacting to it. You do fakes on certain fighters that you know that they react to it. And they might react to it about every time you do something, they doing this, and then boom, you go. I'm gonna react like I'm hitting him in his body, but I go upstairs.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna be looking here. I'm gonna be looking here, but I come up.
Look as if you're going to the body and you're going to the head.
And then I go up. It's like this. We go like
It's like a little fake pop.
Let's go to the body, but then they go with the right hand. But fake to the body, right hand to the head.
Okay.
Or fake to the body, left hand to the head. You can do whatever you want to do
Okay.
once you fake a guy and they think you coming here.